If there's one thing I'm known for at this point, it's making contraptions that ostensibly serve no real purpose. Believe me, I'm never gonna make a video on this channel about the fastest iron farms possible. Boring! No, I much prefer to make videos on utterly useless redstone machines. You know, in the modern day, we face so many horrible problems, such as famine, disease, and war, but they all pale in comparison to the problem when someone places a block in front of your front door. But don't worry, everyone, my newest invention solves this very issue. Look at that, it just moves it out the way. You can't stop me now, blocks! This machine is useless. And the best part as well is it takes up 90% of your living space. So this is how you know it's a real useful contraption. But who needs to live in their house anyway, when you can solve such a pressing issue as this? Beautiful. Maybe my last contraption was a little too useful for you, but don't worry, my next one's even better. I just have to go to the nether to show this one off. Just through this portal. Hang on, where did the portal go? So this contraption literally breaks the nether portal as you go to enter it. So I go to enter it, oh, there it goes. And then when you walk away, it reignites. So this portal's just like a total troll. Anyway, I'll reignite. There it is. I'll go again. I'll make it. This time, no! You know, sometimes I find it really hard to tell the weather in Minecraft. I mean, sure, I could just, look up in the sky, but hypothetically, let's say you can't do that for whatever reason. I don't know, shut up. You see, we have our friend over here, and as you can see, it's a sunny day, so he's very content with life. He's blinking, he's happy. But let's say that it started to rain. Well, like many people, I get quite annoyed by the rain. And so does our friend. He's angry, But our friend also tells the time as well. If I was to set the time to midnight, what's he going to be doing? He's of course going to be fast asleep. This is probably the most useful thing you're going to be seeing in this entire video, so you better like it. You see, I've been messing around a lot with leads recently. You see, in the most recent update, they made it so you can attach leads to boats, which means you can attach boats to fences. And if you attach one through a wall exactly 4 blocks and position it like so, if I get in this boat and ride it down and then get back out, the boat goes up and returns to its original position in this little groove I've made here. I can ride it down again and I don't know about you, but this is just really fun to do. I don't know how useful this might be, but if you are like making a firehouse, you could totally add this. This would actually fit in a build. This might actually be a bit too useful for this video. Okay, so this next one's kind of funny. It's for you pranksters out there. Let's say this is your friend's base and you want to mess with him. And he's got a crafting table, some furnaces, and a stone cutter. What you can do is build this simple redstone machine underneath these floorboards. Okay, so we have an etho hopper clock back here ticking along. And when that runs out, you set it to a very long timer. We have a crafting table on the left, a stone cutter on the right. And when that activates, you'll see that it's just going to swap the positions of them. If you have this on a long enough timer, so it only activates super rarely, your friend is going to get used to the crafting table on the left or right, and then it's just going to like gaslight them. We're using redstone engineering to like send people into insane asylums, and that is cool. This next useless machine requires some explanation. The YouTuber Jaron recently released the YouTube short, so grandly exclaiming that he now holds the record for breeding the most pigs in 30 seconds. Yet the might of his strategy just boils down to running around a pig pen with a bunch of carrots like a madman. Oh, Jaron, you pitiful fool. Nobody knows how to breed pigs better than a pig himself. That's why I know that you can lock the movement of any pig simply by stabbing him through the torso with a fence and a piston. Can't run away from me now, Melissa. Okay, so to get this record, all we need to do is just place the pigs in position. So I just need to simply place 250 more of these pigs. Oh boy. Okay, 3. No, oh, come on. I did so well before messing it up. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. So we have our pork array all nicely lined up. All we need now is a minecart and some carrots. Okay, I'm in survival mode. Minecart placed. 30 seconds. Let's go. Breed. Make babies, pigs. Oh, isn't it beautiful? The sight. The smell. I shouldn't. That's weird. Yes. Look at that. Beautiful. And they're still breeding. So that should have made roughly about 120 babies. Considering the record is like 57, this is more than smashed it. Yeah, Jaren, more like no record. So stupid. Okay, so for this next useless contraption, I may have lied a bit. It really wouldn't be a Gerg video if I didn't include some sort of mini game. So let me introduce to you Skee-Ball. Because as it turns out, when you throw an item in water, if it's a bubble column like this, the item will actually bounce. So using snowballs, I have 3 targets laid out there. Actually, in fact, you can't really see them. Much better, look at that. Connected textures. Isn't Java great? And if I throw them at just the right angle and do some experimenting, I might be able to hit the targets. Yeah, there we are. This is worth 1 point. The next one's worth 2, and the high one is worth 3, but that one's kind of hard to hit. So you get like risk versus reward. So can I get that one? Hey! And that rewards us with 1 emerald. If I'm able to get the second, that should give us 2. Yes, and then the third one. This is going to be hard to hit, so you have to bear with me. Come on. Hey, wow, first try. That will give us 3 emeralds. Look at that. Beautiful. And the redstone at the back is, I mean, look at that. That's... Mwah, mwah. Okay, so you know how like you have an anvil and when you eventually use it so much it breaks? You can have these machines which are like anvil replacers, but I thought, wouldn't it be funny if you could charge a diamond for an anvil, but then it just crushes the diamond with the anvil it replaces with? I mean, that'd be funny, but as you can see, the diamond is still there. As it turns out, in one of the pre-releases for 1.20, they completely removed the ability for anvils to destroy items. I think that's cringe. Here's my conspiracy theory. Grian did a prank on Hermitcraft where he accidentally killed someone, God knows who, and accidentally destroyed his inventory. And not soon after did they remove this functionality. So you know what I think? I think it's Grian's fault. And now, because Grian made a goddamn TikTok or a YouTube short or God knows what about it, my machine, 6 months later, doesn't work. So yeah, thanks Grian, thanks. I thought it'd be a really funny prank. Look at this. The diamond goes in and like it charges a diamond, but it's pointless because it just destroys the diamond. It wouldn't be a Gerg video if one of my machines just didn't work for no reason. So for this one, I have a pretty regular 3x3 piston door, and this button should open it. So let's give it a whirl. What? Why is it not opening? What? Oh. So this door takes 2 whole hours to open up. And to prove it's real, I'm gonna time-lapse it. Five, 4, 3, 2. I actually think the clock was running slow, so it's been longer than 2 hours. By my count, I've actually been waiting here 3 whole hours. So much so, I've grown a beard and grown old. But the door opens. Great, I can finally go through. Oh. No. Open.